So what I found with my clients, and I've had thousands and thousands of them, is that there's a lot of shame.
Yes.
And it's a big word, right? And most people have been this way since they were kids. So clean your room, just throw it away. Why
Right.
can't you? Why can't you?
I mean, from growing up to moving to college, and I have stuff from there to apartments that I've gone to, and I'm just dragging and dragging. I'm like, I'll go through it, I'll get it, and I just never do it.
Right. And think about that word. You're dragging it.
I'm dragging.
Doesn't it feel like an albatross, like a
Yes.
weight on your
Yes.
neck? So
Yes.
that's the great news. That's the exciting part, right?
Yes.
That you want to make the change.
I do.
That's the first step. And it'll be hard. And there'll be days when you won't like me very much.
Well, as long as you're tough, and then we get through it. I mean, I know, just I'm a nice person, so I'll just, but I know you have to do what you got.
But here's the thing that may have been missing for you is that before you're like, oh, I have to do it. People are telling me I know this is bad or wrong, right? What does Brene Brown say? Like, guilt is I did a bad thing.
Right.
Shame is I'm a bad person. You're not a bad person. So what we want to concentrate on, what's your goal? What do you want? What do you want your home to look like?
Well, I want freedom.
Fantastic.
And right now, because I'm always doing a podcast or show, and the last one I did right before you came over, she's like, oh, come over. And I'm just like, okay. But, it never happens.
Right.
I'm always like, I'll meet you over there. I would drive, just...
To Malibu. During traffic.
Yes. Because I'm
not
like,
have people
do
come
not,
over.
when people think, I'm like, oh, I've never gone over to Columbus. And they're thinking that it's this fabulous place, and some places are, but, but there's...
Right.
there's
And it's also that beast of burden, like you're carrying this stuff around.
Yes.
And it has emotions, and that's one of the things I talk about in the book that I'm going to give you.
I get one.
Yes, I can also give you to audio if you don't want clutter, but it's about...
That's funny. That's funny.
It's about the 7 emotional blocks to why we can't let go of our stuff.
Okay, so
There are 7 blocks.
It's mental.
It's 1,000% mental. And we all have one. I have one. I'm clutter block number 3. I don't open my mail.
I don't let it get in my stuff, but I know that I need to. So
But what you need to realize is what's the block? Why don't you want to get rid of it? What's stopping you from getting to where you want to go?
I want to get rid of it. I feel like
I feel like you can't. And right now you actually can't. That's actually very real.
I can't. Yes.
But when is the kind of home you want to have, the kind of home you want to raise your daughter in,
right.
the kind of home that you want to have friends over to,
right?
And so that's going to mean getting rid of. So it's understanding the emotions that you've attached to your stuff. Do you own your stuff, or does your stuff own you?
My stuff owns me.
It's exhausting, right?
It is very exhausting.
Right?
Exactly right.
So there's a way to I'm not going to come in and tell you to get rid of everything.
Because that's what I'm scared of, because a lot of people, they try.
Right.
And first thing's like, well, this is not important. You don't need it. And I'm like...
But it's all important to you.
Right.
So what I think is important doesn't matter, right?
I agree with that, but clearly.
But yes, sorry to interrupt
no,
you.
I'm saying clearly.
I'm like, I want to talk about this, but it's your stuff is taking so much energy, and so it's not working anymore.
Right, I'm stagnant.
You're stagnant.
Yes.
Right, and you want to live a different kind of life.
Yes.
So that means that you're going to have to make some sacrifices and some compromises, which is okay.
Yes.
You're probably very sentimental. Are you very sentimental?
You mean about my things?
Yeah, and just in life, are you a very sentimental person? Photos, and I remember this.
Yes,
I'm when I went to college, and I wore this shirt on this date.
Yes,
and,
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So there's that, and you're probably like, well, I paid good money for this. How can I get? Or
Rich. Yes.
Or someone gave this to me for free.
Yes. And you're like, how can I throw it away? And, I didn't get to it. It's still brand new.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So it's about
Yes.
getting rid of it, and then it's also about what's coming in. Right. There's that.
And it's dangerous. We had an earthquake not too long ago, and I wasn't here. And the first thing I thought, I'm like, things have fallen on Ozell. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious.
Right.
So there's stuff everywhere.
And when you walk through the door and you see the stuff, does your stress rise?
Yes.
Right? So they've done studies. I got some really bad news. They've done studies that women who live in cluttered homes have their cortisol jacked up, which makes us gain weight, which makes us not sleep at night.
Right. I don't sleep.
Right. So I'm not telling you to get rid of everything. That's not the goal. The goal is to get you to a place where you're happy in your home.
Okay.
Right? It's about keeping What I want to do with you is looking forward. What's the goal? How do you want to be living? How do you want your life to go? How do you want things to be for your daughter?
Right.
And where has all this stuff that you've kept in the past, where does it cost you? What's it cost you?
Happiness.
Right.
Yes, peace of mind. And one thing you talked about when you said cortisol.
Cortisol? Mhm.
Because I did a lot of IVF fertility.
Oh, yeah.
And one thing the doctor was like, "You're stressed," and I'm like, "No, I'm not stressed. What are you talking?" I'm like, "I'm not stressed." So when you're saying like, "Oh, okay," you get used to certain stress. I guess
Because cortisol is your fight or flight hormone. So when you live in a bunch of clutter, it's totally jacked up. And you think like, I've got my what? And especially the first thing, are you sleeping at night? You're like, no, I don't sleep.
No, you can call me 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
That's good. Like,
You're texting away like
all the time.
Yeah. Oh, and then you're up ordering on Amazon in the middle of the night. Right.
Okay, she knows me.
So this is a direct correlation.
Right.
So we want to lower that down.
This could completely be my fertility issues right here that I've been dragging around. Okay. On top of everything else. All right.
On top of but which is the good news is this is all, what does Marie Forleo say? It's all figure outable. This is good news. Okay. And we know what we want and we know where we're going.
Yes. All right. Yay. Thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Leave me a comment and you can find me on all social media at Glozell.